Good afternoon, everybody. Day 2, technically. Day 4 in a row of the stream week. I was thinking yesterday was probably the last day, the day that I streamed the least, so, Mondays. But this time is probably the time that I stream the least in any given day. Like, I have the Saturday morning streams from 9 till 2. I stream 6 till 10 most days. So this period between 2 and 6, it's pretty unique. I'm never normally streaming at this time. Obviously, there's the period between, when it's midnight for me and all that, but I'm not streaming. Yeah, Thursdays is something special, but I'm talking about in the normal times of, the day. So yeah, that's what this stream week's all about. But Monday has to be the day that I stream the least over the years. Since I started streaming, it must be Monday. Maybe you should start this time more often. You weren't late for once. I wasn't late yesterday either. In fact, I was early yesterday. And on Sunday. I wish there was some analytics somewhere in Twitch that told you what days you stream on more often. But like as like going back years. Meh. So this is where we get to chill out a little bit. This is the mid portion, the midway part of the stream week.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
Why am I hearing that twice?
He's a scumbag! He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
Okay, there we go. Now I've figured it out. Yes, I need to update the spreadsheet on lap times for all the cars, but I'm waiting until the open wheel stuff is done. I need to remember about the Emote though.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Phil with the 47 months. Okay, let's start this off with a fun fact. 47 is the atomic number of silver. Bet you didn't know that, Broughy second. God damn it. Thank you for the 47 months, man. Very quick garage sorting stream. It would be very quick. Hitman with the 51 months. Balls. Ad infinitum. I'm not even going to go there. I know you said I expect that all to be red, but nah. Thank you for the 51 months, man. And LeServe Lad with the new tier 1 subscription. Thank you very much. Stealthy Ninja with the 19 months also. Thank you. Get your extra entries to the giveaway if you haven't already. Everybody who's subscribing. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday were usual, pretty hectic. Yesterday was something new, and it certainly worked out my arm and fingers and everything. But it was fun. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Every single day so far, I did a lot of work on Friday on testing the open wheelers. So I came into this stream week already tired. I struggled on Saturday, struggled on Sunday with the race. It was so hectic. I was so tired after that race. After yesterday's stream, I went out, went shopping, came back, and I could have just fallen asleep at like 4 o'clock or something in the afternoon. So I didn't prepare myself well enough for this stream week. Let's put it that way.
Why would you do that?
But today is the day where we can have a little bit of a relax, have some fun, a nice chilled out experience. And we'll see how it goes. Before we ramp it back up again for tomorrow. Ramp it back up again for tomorrow for the Ivany game server. And then we'll bring it back down again for Thursday. And we'll have some reminiscing and some laughs. Salaja with the 5 gift subs to Neonit. I'm the Firestormable, Nismo, and Drakia. All of you guys got gift subs from Salaja. Enjoy. Enjoy being subscribed. Get your extra entries to the giveaway. Thank you, Salaja, for the 5 gift subs. How are we doing on the sub count? 1486 on sub points, 1459 on the subscribers, the sub count. Getting there. Getting there. What's this RP stuff? I mean, we've had RP in the stream for years now. Has it been years? It's definitely been over 1 year. The RP command explains it in short form, and you can click the link to explain it in more detail. But it'll be a double length Sunday stream if we hit the RP goal before Sunday. 8 hours instead of 4. An extra incentive to be subscribed and give to the RP goal and all that kind of stuff. I feel like of all the stream weeks, this one has kind of come together the best, I think. Like, in terms of everything that I've done. Remember, you can only use the RP that you have. You can't just give like 50,000 RP that you haven't collected. Like Geo Vipers tried to just do. Funny how I said 50,000 at the exact moment that you said the same number. Anyway, yeah, it's like I feel like it's come together quite well. We've got we've got the charity aspect, the RP going into it to subscribe, and if you subscribe, you get more entries in the giveaway. Everything just has come together nicely. Yeah, if you put a crazy high number of your RP that you're giving, you don't need to worry about how much RP you actually have.
Guys who hit me, I'm taking names. Taking names. Oh, what a scumbag!
I might be adding a prize to the giveaway. Le Surf Lad with the 1,000 bits. So annoyed. I thought I was already subbed from a year ago, but forgot I lost my old account. Ah, rip. But you're back. Thank you. I've needed a new keyboard for the last, 4 years. 02 with the gift sub to Adelaide as well. Thank you so much, 02. Enjoy the gift sub, Adelaide. Thank you, Le Surf Lad, for the 1,000 bits. Use your newly gained RP towards the goal.
Oh, what a scumbag!
You get RP for giving gift subs and bits and donations as well. It all adds up. Usable RP. You don't get. He's a
scumbag. He's an absolute scumbag.
Total RP is just only based on the amount of time that you spend in the streams. That never changes. Couple Morning Joe with the 41 months. Loved the random pain from the other day. Really enjoying the stream week so far. Thank you, man. They're always good fun, these stream weeks. And Puppety Man with the 3 months. Thank you. You did it right, Richie. You just needed a space between the number and the word. Yeah, my keyboard is 6 years old now. I think this is still the only surviving member of my original PC build. The first build of the first time I ever built my own PC. Maybe one of these monitors. Obviously that case as well. But I mean in the main stuff. Older than half of YouTube chat. Not the capital B, Richie. Small b. You need to use the emote. I don't have a mechanical keyboard. It's the K30. It's like it's a non-mechanical keyboard that tries to be like a mechanical keyboard. I actually skimped on it as well. Like I was putting all the money that I had budget wise for building my first ever PC. I was putting it into the CPU. I skimped on like the graphics card. I skimped on all like most accessories, and it's still going 6 years later. This keyboard. There you go. You got it, Richie.
Oh, what a scumbag.
I figured out which keys that I liked. Like I think it was browns. There was actually one that I liked better, but it's not as well found. I think it was silver. But yeah, I need to get a new keyboard at some point. X remains with the 12 months. Thank you so much. Enjoy the golden Snoopy. Cherry MX Brown, yes. They're not clicky. But I liked it was either silver or white. Like I got a little tester thing that has 9 different color Cherry MX switches, and I tested them. I really didn't like the reds. I did like the blue, but the blue was obviously, loud. So the browns were, just as good as the blue. But then there was another one, and it was either white or silver, and I can't remember which it was. But it was similar to the brown, but I liked it a little bit better. And I don't know why. I'm no expert or anything. But yeah, that was what it was. But the silver or the white or whichever one it was, you don't find them that often supposedly. So I settled on I would get one with browns. I thought we were here to choose the best emotes, not the best keyboard switches. Yeah, true. Alright, let's get into this. So I think it was Jan that linked this site. It seems like it's a pretty good site, what you linked me yesterday to sort this out. Let's set this at, say, 25.
Oh, what a scumbag.
So we're doing a tournament for all the donation sounds. There's going to be parts of this stream where I'm like setting things up, and you're just going to have to, talk amongst yourselves or something while I'm doing it. I've done as much setting up as I can beforehand. So let's do 20 minutes for that. Round 3. We can go down to 10 minutes.
Oh, what a scumbag!
It seems like a pretty good website, this, though. You can create your own bracket with inbuilt voting and set times when it's all going to end and stuff like that. You'll see it. do 5 minutes for the final round. Okay. I think this should be set up now. We're gonna start with the donation sounds first, and then we'll do the emotes afterwards. Oh, all right. So I'm using a website that it's gonna be a bracket. I'll show you. It's going to be like a tournament style bracket, so you'll be able to click on each option and vote on which one you like best out of 2 options, and then that round will end. The winners will go through to the next round, and then you'll vote again, and all the voting is done inbuilt, so we don't need any straw polls or anything like that, which is what was taking a lot of the time last time. But can only have a maximum of 32, and typically we have 33 donation sounds. So we need to make a runoff to see which donation sound gets in. I'm not including the subscription sounds, by the way. The what a scumbag and things like that. I'm just sticking strictly to the donation sounds. But we need to do a runoff first before we get to the main bracket. So we are going to need a poll. Is straw poll working again? And it's going to be a tricky one initially. Okay, looks like straw poll is working again. This works on mobile with the Twitch app. Well, the thing is, you're going to need to go into another browser page to open up the bracket, I'm assuming. So, thank you, Hey Bim, for the 4 months. Loving the stream week so far. Couldn't get used to daily Broughy. I could get used to daily Broughy streams while I'm working from home. And 11 years with the 14 months. Woo and who. Thank you, guys. I'm basically gonna give you a link to the bracket, and then you'll open that up on a different browser. If you're on mobile, maybe you put it into your browser and then you go back to Twitch, listen to all the sounds, and then go back and do all the voting in one go. I don't know, but you would have to do that. However, we're going to do a poll anyway. If you're watching on mobile, I recommend watching on a laptop or PC or something. But yeah, I got I'm going to give you the browser, but the beauty of this is that I think you'll just be able to keep that bracket up and it will update automatically. Or you might just have to refresh the page or something. There's no need to go to a different page for every time we do the voting or something like we do with the straw polls. So it should be a lot nicer, at least for me. So the first voting that we're going to need to do to see what actually makes it into the 32 in the first place, you need to choose between the NOS Scream,
what a scumbag,
which is for $15, and the 1735, This Is Bloody Stupid. That's your first vote off to see which gets in. So I'm going to play them both. I'll put the straw poll in the chat. Then I'll know what to put in the bracket, and then we can do the proper voting. So this is the 1735, This Is Bloody Stupid.
Oh, this is bloody stupid. I hate it already. What the hell is this shit?
And this is the $15 NOS Scream.
Someone clip it!
Oh, I'm dying. Oh, God.
So vote on the straw poll. This is determining which one of those two actually makes it into the the bracket in the first place. They are both awesome. That it is very tough that those two are matched up to just get in the first place. But unlike the emotes, where there was a sort of a specific, way to do it, and I've split up with the emote one. I've split it up in a way that makes sense. With the sounds, I've just listed them from top to bottom based on value, and we'll just see what ends up being at the top. I'm so cool. Thank you for the 4 months. It's not my birthday though. I don't know what you're talking about. Is straw poll? Oh, it's so close. Is the one that we can bump that we think that's going to be these? They're going to be just better. Would you say that both of those are better than this one?
No, I'm done! I'm done!
Because I can bump that one off and put those two in. It seems like there's more yeses than no. Oh, we're getting more no's now. See, this is the thing. What can I do? Why you make so difficult? You know you're going to have to be making these decisions over the next, 40, 50 minutes. And it's only going to get progressively more difficult. I don't see another good one to get rid of. There's the Hello Caller, you're on the Choking Hazard podcast. I don't know. We could get rid of Nyom. I could get rid of Nyom if you want to get rid of Nyom. Nyom's going to lose anyway because it's going up against Eh. Yeah, alright, we'll drop Nyom. We'll get rid of... Nyom wasn't even the original donation sound back in the day anyway, so we've still got the OG donation sound still in. If we get rid of Nyom. So I'm putting This Is Bloody Stupid in place of Nyom. So now you have to choose between This Is Bloody Stupid and Eh. The OG donation sound is now $2. What are you doing? Alright, how long have we got on this? 20 minutes. Will 20 minutes be enough to play through them all? Yeah, it should be. Alright, create. See if this works. Okay, I think this works. So if I'm going to play all the sounds, so you guys don't need to vote immediately. You can wait until I play all the sounds, and you can either vote, I'm going to play them in order, so you can listen to the first two and decide which one you like better, vote, listen to the next two, decide which one you like better and vote. You can do it all at once. You can do it, if you know that there's one that is your favorite, you can vote immediately. But with all that being said, this link should work. Let me know if it does. That should take you to this page. And you should be able to, vote on which one that you want. No, we're not going to lose any of the sounds, Phil. Alright, so, you're all voting now already, but we're going to go through the sounds anyway. So, the first round, the first two, is between... I'll link it again. I'll link it multiple times during the course of this as well. But this is the thing that we're going to stay on this page, and all the ones that win will just go to the next session. So you're all voting early, but you haven't listened to any of them yet. Maybe you all just know. So the first matchup is between the 1735 This Is Bloody Stupid. When I find it. There it is.
Oh, this is bloody stupid! I hate it already. What the hell is this shit?
And the over $5 donation sound of eh.
He gets such a huge boost from eh!
So those are the two that you're voting on for match one. Good night, T-Dog. Match two is between the over $10 Taking Names featuring Tony.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names.
Taking names.
And the
He's a
over...
scumbag. He's an absolute scumbag.
True Governor with the 63 months. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Long time. So, Taking Names and the over $25. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
That's what we get when we get the 5 gift subs as well. Why would you do that? It's a relatively new one. You disgust me. 02? Look, I just put them in the order that they are, in monetary order. It's just how it is. So, match number 3 is between the over $50 Are You Serious?
And we have liftoff.
Are you serious?
And the over $100 I Can't Take This Anymore.
Yes! I'm done! I can't! I can't! I can't do this anymore! I can't!
It's fun to see the votes come in after I play them each time. Like, you guys are hearing it, and then you go vote. I should also do this, so we can keep a count on the... Okay, matchup number 4 is between the Scumbag song, which, you guys know, I'm not going to play it, and What Are You Doing? What Are You Doing is now on $2, but it was the original sound back in the day. It was for... It took the place of Nyom.
What are you doing?
That used to be the sound. That was the only sound alongside Where All the White Women At. All right. Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322. All right, this is not going to go well. So it's between this and What Are You Doing? Only the OGs, I think, would ever vote for What Are You Doing? I don't think the majority of you
Are you serious?
know the relevance or
What vehicle have I chosen? It better not be the
importance or
box
where it
film.
came from. What are you doing? So I feel
No,
like
you
that's going to be an easy loss.
I'm
I'm not playing the song every single round if it makes it through. So this is the only time you're going to hear
I
it.
was not last. More speed. No, I'm behind Danny again.
How much are you losing to Amazon
More
making
speed.
these donations? I'm not doing any of it. I'm just sending test donation sounds.
No. Scumbag.
So what are you doing is from real life racing.
Scumbag.
If you go to broughy.com/sounds, you'll see all these donation sounds. And at the bottom of the page, you can see the original sources for where they came from and their meanings.
Is this for real? Is this for real? Yeah, that's right. No!
We've still got 13 minutes.
Oh
I think
my
we'll be
God.
alright.
We are never ever doing no rules again. Yes, cut back. Scumbag. Give me the slip. Give me the slip. The June loader, absolute troll.
Well, we're at least going to hear the.
It's such a troll.
We're hearing the Scumbag song once during this week. I've done it myself, but you know we're still doing it. 260 of you watching. Only 100 votes on the first 4. Maybe you'll all come in later on when the decisions have to be made. More important decisions have to be made closer to the line. We're going to do the emotes after this as well. But if anyone hasn't brought this up,
I knew! I hate June loaders so much. No! I'm done. I'm so done. Scumbag.
all right, there you go. Between that and what are you doing? So match number 5 is between Second for Life for $2.22 and Excuse Me for $3. $2.22
Second place for life.
and $3. Where did that speed come from? Excuse me. Second for Life or Excuse Me? Get your votes in. So many good sounds. There are a lot of good sounds. A lot of the time I kind of forget because, you know, just naturally we don't hear some sounds for a while and then another one will come in. And it's like, I forgot about that. All right, next one is between the 301, There You Go Baby,
Oh my god, there you go, baby, there you go.
when Xerxes destroyed me and just sniped me on GTA, and 314, 10 You Bitch. 10 You Bitch. These obviously are all. These are for $3.01, but they work for 301 bits as well. These are all exactly the same for bits and donation values. All right, next up, 330. Where are all the white women? This used to be 1322.
Hello, caller. You're on the Choking Hazard podcast.
Wait.
What's stuck in your throat today?
Okay, no, 333. Hello, caller. And then 330. Where's 330 in this list? Oh, there it is.
Where are all the white women at?
So it's between Nos and RDT for this one. Nos is in here a fair few times. RDT's in here a few times too, to be fair. Hello, caller. You're on the Choking Hazard podcast, or Where are all the white women at? when RDT blurted that out randomly in a race lobby. That was the only other donation sound beyond "What are you doing?" back in the day. "What are you doing?" was for all sounds, and then "Where All the White Women At" was 1322. Alright, next up we've got $3.50. Can't get that legitimately.
Authentic worn colors. Can't do that legitimately.
And the $4 of worst idea of all time. Oh please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. Yeah, John is a donating god, I know. Authentic worn colours obviously came from the Choking Hazard podcast game night where we played old gen GTA. Next up, 405. Pretty hectic race, that one. Another lap, and that might have been a decent little comeback. Pretty hectic race, that one. And 514. What a guy. What a weird race that was, guys. Did you see that? Chaotic spray. What a guy. Interestingly, both of those faced off. Like, those two are from the same stream. Both of those are from the very first stream that I ever... We have footage of or something? I don't think it's the first stream that I ever did. No, it might have been. No, it was. Both of those sounds are from my first ever stream. On the 4th of the 5th, 2014. And that's why those values are the values that they are. 405 and 514. And those were the only two sentences you said during the whole stream. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Alright, next up. 555, you're bad.
You just shout funny things. You're bad.
And 620, hateful machine.
Hateful machine.
How long have we got? 7 minutes. Yeah, nearly there. I have no idea, Alan. We'll find out. Next up, 666 with the Carbonazzi.
I chose a Jester, but I'd rather have the Carbonazzi.
And 701, listen right.
Listen, right. I was bang on time. In fact, I was 10 seconds early, so don't even give me that shit.
Oh, you're welcome, Richie. We will see the original source from the Carbonazzi sound on Thursday. So if you're here on the Thursday stream, you'll see where that came from. We shall do lots of reminiscing. I'm looking forward to Thursday. I've been wanting to go back through that live stream for ages. Alright. Next up, 770 with Jesus.
Jesus!
And $8 with You Made Me Wait for That.
You made me wait for that! You made me wait for that! Are you serious?
Five minutes left. I'm going to have to make sure we get through these. All right. next up is 872 with God effing damn it.
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
Nos again. And $9 with the effing supercars class. Both swears to going up
And what
against each
really
other.
annoys me is putting them in the fucking supercars class. Really? Really?
Two, both absolute classics. Yeah, those two. $9.50 is next up with You've Gotta Be Kidding Me.
You've got to be kidding me! No! How is that possible?
From the G-Fred Fail versus What's Up Guys from RDT.
How's it going, guys? It's Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5, the 5th installation of Grand Theft Auto 5 online video.
Alright, two more to go. 10-12 with the first ever thing I said in a YouTube video back in 2012.
Hello people of YouTube, this is Broughy1322 talking, and welcome to the reinvention of a YouTube channel.
And $11.11, I'm done.
No, I'm done! I'm done!
Gotta pick between those two. October 2012, yes, that's why it's 10-12. All of the numbers usually mean something. Again, you can find them all on broughy.com/sounds. And the final matchup, the 1322 with the special testing intro sound that you can only see on these streams. It's not actually anywhere else.
Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322 and this donation serves as an update to my fastest fully upgraded donation series where I take all donation sounds around a circuit to find the best to use for racing.
And $15, the NOS Scream.
Oh, this is bloody stupid!
Oh, wrong one, sorry.
I hate it already! What the hell is this shit?
Here it is.
Oh, I'm dying. Oh, God.
Alright, that was the right one. One minute, 20 seconds left to get your votes in. 125 looks like the maximum. Pretty good numbers, that works. We'll see what... I ticked the box to make sure that people couldn't see what... Like, I don't even know what's winning at this point, so we'll all find out together. It's not, no, Jasper. Let's see. And then there'll be... I think it's another 10 minutes for round 2. $30 seconds left. Let's see what makes it through. So the first matchup of round 2 is going to be between... and Taking Names. Are You Serious and the Scumbag Song. We've got Excuse Me versus 10 You Bitch. Where All the White Women Beat Hello Caller. Worst idea of all time. Destroyed. Can't get that legitimately. Pretty Hectic Race, that one was a big winner as well. Hateful Machine beats Your Bad. Carbonazi beats Listen Right. Jesus just about beat You Made Me Wait for That. God effing damn it beat effing Supercars Class in the Battle of the Swears. You gotta be kidding me. Beat What's Up Guys. I'm Done beat Hello People of YouTube, and the NOS Scream got through. So and Taking Names. I will play through them all again. Except the song.
He gets such a huge boost from...
$5, $10, Taking Names.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names.
Taking names.
Those are your options for the first matchup of round 2. $17.35 lost. Yeah, I'm surprised $17.35 lost, actually. I'm surprised beat This Is Bloody Stupid. It's a classic. I'll wait until we get 100 votes before I move on. Okay. Match 2 of round 2 is between the $50 Are You Serious?
And we have liftoff.
Are you serious?
And the song. You guys know the song. I'm not gonna play it again. We don't have the time for it. I could find it on YouTube, I suppose. Play a little bit of it. Oh, he's giving me the finger.
I was not last.
More speed.
No, I'm behind Danny again.
More speed.
No.
Scumbag. Scumbag. Alright. Next matchup is between $3 Excuse Me.
Where did that speed come from? Excuse me.
And $3.14 10 You Bitch. 10 You Bitch. So this one's tough. It's only going to get more tough. No, that's not March 2014. That's just Pi 3.14. Turning. That was like very. Some of the numbers are very, very, very loosely related to the words. Some of them aren't at all. Some of them are very much related. Alright, next one. 3:30. Where are the white women? Because it's RDT 33.
Where are the white women at?
And $4. Worst idea of all time. Oh please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. I don't want to choose. I mean, if you can't choose between any two, you don't have to. You know, if you like both of the sounds in that matchup equally, you can not vote and just see what everybody else thinks. Tenure Bitch was on the police race, the police cruiser multi-class race. Alright, so that's the first half of the bracket. Second half of the bracket, 4:05, pretty hectic race, that one. Another lap, and that might have been a decent little comeback. Pretty hectic race, that one. And 6:20, Hateful Machine. Hateful, hateful machine. Moneybags John. What's my favourite sound? I don't know, to be honest. It should be the Scumbag song, because if we ever hear that, then it means something amazing happened. But I don't know. I'll think about it, and I don't want to influence anything, so I'll wait until the end. Alright, next matchup is 666 with Carbonazzi.
I chose a Jester, but I'd rather have the Carbonazzi.
And 770 with Jesus. Jesus! Second last matchup for this round is 872. God effing damn it. Won the effing matchup.
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
And 950. You've got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me! No! How is that possible?
Yeah, lots of rage in this one. We got time. Final matchup for round 2 is the 11-11. I'm done.
No, I'm done! I'm done!
Going up against the $15 NOS Scream.
Someone clip it!
Oh, I'm dying. Oh, God.
And that does us for round 2. Still got 5 minutes left, so 5 minutes to get your votes in. It's interesting how the votes go. Not everybody votes on everything. There's like 126 on the first 3, and then 127 for some reason. And then goes down again. Like... Yeah, we've got more time for this round. I think I did like progressively less time each time. Like this was 15 minutes, next round will be 10 minutes, and then I think there's another 10 minutes and 5 minutes for the final round. So I might have left it a little bit too long on the timer, but it's better to have more time than less time. And this is also kind of a run through for the emote vote as well. The donation sound vote is going to be fun, but I think the emote vote that we're going to do after this is where people are going to start getting angry when one wins and one doesn't. This is the chill out test tournament first before the emote vote. So, match 1, and taking names. It was, what was the closest matchup in round 1? I'm very surprised This Is Bloody Stupid didn't win round 1. 76 to 57. Taking names took the win to Why Would You Do That? I think that's the closest. 7 votes in it. 10 votes between Are You Serious and I Can't Take This Anymore. Scumbag Song beat What Are You Doing quite significantly, as I predicted. 11 between them. The biggest victory was 10 You Bitch. Yeah, most of them were fairly one-sided. Didn't win the original vote off? It did. Is actually the reigning champion. The first time we did this, and it was a lot more difficult than this because I had to create a straw poll for every single one and it took forever. I think it's on random bits somewhere. I think is what won. It's got a lot more competition now though. It's been a lot added since then. I watched it about a week ago, really. And then the emote that won before, was that Facepalm? Wasn't it between Facepalm and Broughy Love in the final round last time? And Facepalm won. And I was like, of course, the negative emote would win over the positive one. I think that's on random bits as well. But again, there's a lot more emotes now. Plus, there'll be some emotes that aren't permanent emotes included. And we also need to make a decision about Broughy Rude as well. Whether we include it or not. Since it's not allowed to be an emote, really. Because then we have the potential that Broughy Rude would win just because of the circumstances surrounding it, rather than, you know, as legitimately being a contender. Like if it was just another emote like the others. I feel like it would also win legitimately. Head Boy won't be in. I'm not including any emotes that are variations of pre-existing emotes. I could do a runoff between the winner of the emote vote and Broughy Rude, like in a straw poll. Or I could just put Broughy Rude in and see what happens. Might be surprising, it might not win. I think I definitely have my favourite, I have a favourite emote. I'm not going to say what it is until at the end, but I definitely have one. Whereas it's a little bit more difficult for me to choose for the sounds. Alright, let's see who progressed. Goes through again, beating Taking Names. Scumbag Song gets through again, beating Are You Serious? Excuse Me lost to Turn You Bitch. Worst Idea of All Time beats Where Are the White Women? Hateful Machine just to say beats Pretty Hectic Race. Carbonazzi loses to Jesus. Only 5 votes in that one. God Effing Damn It beats You've Gotta Be Kidding Me. I'm done. 11-11 beating the NOS Scream by 5 votes as well. Interesting. That was one I was going to kick out early. Alright, so 10 minutes for this one. This is the matchup in the quarter of the draw that contains the standard emotes, the standard sounds, if you like, the ones where they'll play for anything over $5 or anything over $10 without, thinking of specific donation values. So these are the last two remaining here. So first matchup is between the $5 plus.
He gets such a huge boost from.
And the obviously $1,000 scumbag song.
Scumbag. Scumbag. No! Is this for real? Is this for real?
So that's match number one. Some people some people pretty surprised that certain sounds didn't make it through in this one. I think the first two are pretty normal. 10 you bitch over, excuse me. I think that's okay. Worst idea over white women. Okay, makes sense. Big winner, worst idea. People really like the worst idea of all time, it seems. Got 101 votes both times. Hateful Machine beating Pretty Hectic Race. Yeah, I could see that. Jesus beating Carbonazzi by 5 votes. Yeah, I guess it's these two that are the difficult ones. God effing damn it beating You've Got to Be Kidding Me. I kind of like You've Got to Be Kidding Me. That's a surprise. And then I'm Done beating the Nos Scream. That's a surprise. Okay, so match number 2. 314. Turn You Bitch. Turn You Bitch against $4 worst idea of all time. Oh please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. Is worst idea of all time gonna have another landslide in this one? It's a classic. Bottom bracket is always the rage bracket. Well, if the same 101 people vote for worst idea of all time that have voted for it so far, I mean, it's guaranteed to win. This one at least, and to see how it continues. This is to get into the semi-finals, this one. I think. Yeah. Next up, 620. Hateful Machine. Hateful Machine versus the 770 Jesus. Jesus! Seems like a lot of people are already know. People are voting without even having to hear them at this stage. We have heard them all 3 times at this point, I suppose. And then the final matchup for round 3. 872.
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
Versus 1111.
Oh, what a scumbag!
That's not 1111. This is 1111.
No, I'm done! I'm done!
Porridge Mania with the 7 months. Thank you so much. Seems like the bottom bracket, the bottom quarter has been the most difficult one. It actually has as well. I mean, that makes sense because the higher value sounds are generally the longer and more involved ones. because they stay on the screen for longer. So that makes sense that this bottom quarter has been tricky. 872 is referencing 8 gigabytes, the 8 gigabyte NOS, the 8 gigabyte Regina from the shenanigans from MCEC season 3. But yeah, donation sounds, broughy.com/sounds, it has all the original sources. 72 referencing GB, because that's the number of those letters in the alphabet. Right, we still got 3 minutes. Let's go through them again quickly. Match 1, $5 plus.
He gets such a huge boost from
versus the Scumbag song. Match 2, $3.14. 10 you bitch versus $4. Oh please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. Then we got 620 hateful machine versus 770. Jesus! And finally 872
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
versus 1111.
No, I'm done! I'm done!
Let's see what makes it through to the semi-finals. Two minutes to go. Yeah, Noss's Screech got kicked out in the last round by 5 votes. There were 2 that were 5 votes in the last round. That's the closest that it's been. Jesus and Carbonazzi, and then I'm done in the Noss Scream. Sup, Noss? Yeah, John is very generous and has perfect timing for this. He really does. It's very helpful. This is a key matchup, this one. Between and the Scumbag song. Key matchup. In the over X amount bracket quarter. I wanted this to come down to me versus me. Who is John? John is nobody. John is just the placeholder name that Streamlabs have chosen for these test donations. The song was in the Emote, the donation vote last time we did one of these tournaments, right? I'm sure it was. So it obviously lost the matchup then, somewhere along the lines. John is nobody. Every John in the chat right now. I meant that. God damn it! He donates thousands, and that's how you treat him. Damn it! Praise John. All right, let's see. Scumbag song takes down the reigning champ this time by 5 votes. Worst idea of all time, only 3 votes over 10 you bitch. That's the closest it's been. Worst idea of all time lost its huge advantage on this one. Jesus beat Hateful Machine 72-66. And God effing damn it destroyed I'm Done 91-44. What is wrong with you people? So, the reigning champion, has gone. I don't even know what you guys are angry about. Which one are you angry about? Or just all of them? Worst idea of all time. I'm not surprised worst idea of all time got through, because worst idea of all time was, you know, massively huge in the first two. I'm more surprised that worst idea of all time was actually ran so close by 10 you bitch. I'm not surprised Nos won that matchup, because that one, yeah, and God effing damn it and Jesus are going to be two difficult ones to choose between. But Hateful Machine's gone. Alright, so semi-final number 1 is between the Scumbag song. Yeah, that's right. No! Oh my god. We are never ever doing no rules again. Yes, cut back. Scumbag. Give me the slip. Give me the slip. The Jewel Loader, absolute troll. The Patriots, it's such a troll. Scumbag. Scumbag. So, this is the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. That was actually perfectly timed. It's between the song and what real life John has donated. $4, worst idea of all time. Oh please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. John with the $4, can't believe you're treating me like this, disgusting. Who was actually 02 sending that one. So it's song versus worst idea of all time. I've been consistently voting against the song, still it keeps winning. The fact that the song was able to take down the reigning champion, that's big. I'm kind of surprised. So semi-final number 1, song versus worst idea of all time. Semi-final number 2 is between 872.
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
And 770. Jesus! The last time we had the song was the random all of them, yes, at the end. How long have we got? I think this is we got a long time on this one. Yeah, I should have done 5 minutes for the semi-final. You live and learn. I've been thinking it over. And I think my favourite donation sound, and I can say it because it's not in any of the top 4, is 1735. Taken down by the reigning champion in round 1. But I think that's my favourite. No, obst. Can I do them all again? I'm not doing them all again. I can do the semi-final participants again though, in case anybody's just coming in at this stage. Round 1 is between the song. You know the song. Scumbag. And worst idea of all time, $4. Oh please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. You can send me it if you want, obst. And semi-final number 2 is between 770. Jesus! And 872.
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
Can you play your favorite sound? I can play the 1735. Got beaten early on though. Oh, this is bloody stupid! I hate it already. What the hell is this shit? It just perfectly encapsulates like certain moments in this game when out in these streams. Oh, say them live, you meant. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. John, please, you must afford the food you eat. I'm actually surprised that, I think it was last time that we did this, I was surprised that won. I wasn't, I like, is a good sound, but I didn't think it was that highly rated. I like the Nos scream as well. That would be my third favourite, because I think my second favourite is in this top 4. Maybe third or fourth. Certainly top 5 anyway. There's a few that were bonked out in round 2, I think, that I would put in my top 5. That's true, C. Wilson, that's true. The plan is to load up the live stream of it, Nos, and watch it through and reminisce. And we'll play the Fallout videos at the end that people made that were hilarious. It is windy, yes. Alright, let's see who makes it through. Scumbag song or worst idea of all time. Nobody. There we go. Worst idea of all time takes down the song. And God effing damn it, probably as expected, beats Jesus. The song has gone. Worst idea of all time carries through that momentum. Lost it a little bit against 10, you bitch, but worst idea of all time takes down the song. Finally. And now we've got the final 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Nos has defeated Jesus himself. So the final is between $4. Worst idea of all time. Oh, please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. That is a good sound, to be fair. That is used fairly frequently, I guess. It's between that and 872. God effing damn it.
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
Both talking about pretty negative aspects. Both happening when things are at their lowest. But which one is going to take the crown for the best donation sound? I think I know which one's going to win. But we shall see. 872
God fucking damn it, can nothing work for me today?
versus worst idea. Please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. Worst idea of all time is so accessible. Like, it's quick. When something ridiculous is happening, and it just encapsulates all the bad decisions that I have on these streams. But then you've got like God effing damn it, it's like worst idea of all time is given at the start of something that is probably a bad idea, and then at the end of it, when it has been a bad idea, you get God effing damn it. Yeah, Jesus, I was going to say this in the last one. It was kind of the dark horse, I think, the Jesus sound. I wasn't expecting it to get quite that far. It had, it beat the two cars, the Carbonazzi and the Hateful Machine. It beat You Made Me Wait for That early on in round 1. Couldn't take down Nos, though. Minute and a half left. Jesus was a dark horse. You heard it here first. That's the beauty of it, though, Matty. The ear rapiness of the Jesus sound is the beauty of it. Alright, 35 seconds left. I could have had the chat box on all the way through this. Although, not when I'm zoomed in, I suppose. Which is it? Which is it going to be? What is going to be the best donation sound? 5 seconds left. I'm going to predict that Nos is going to win this one. 75 to 64. Why has it got worst idea of all time here? That's a bug. It's God effing damn it is the winner. Like 75 votes for God effing damn it. 64 votes for worst idea of all time. But it's put worst idea of all time here. So Nos has won. God effing damn it. God effing damn it is the best song, the best donation sound that we have. Let's play it again. One last time.
today.
Your winner. Yeah, there we go. Refreshing the page fixes it. God effing damn it takes the victory. Pretty close though. Only 11 votes in it. I'm pretty proud of worst idea of all time. I wasn't expecting that one to get quite that far and only be 11 votes back in the final round. They work perfectly together. Worst idea of all time just as we're starting the bad idea. And God effing damn it in the middle of it or at the end of it when it's all gone to hell. God effing damn it. The best donation sound on this channel. As voted for by you lot. Alright. Now it's on to the main event. That was just a warm-up. Now it's on to the main event. This is where people are going to get angry. It's where insults are going to start flying. Pitchforks are going to get out. It's emote time. I'm already angry. Before we okay, you're all already angry, fine. Before we get onto it, I'll go refresh this and then I'll be right back and we'll get this started. Alright, I made a decision whilst I was outside that we're gonna include rude. This one I need to do a little bit of setup for it though, because I'm not fully finished with it yet. The beauty of this one with the emotes is that I can actually include the images. So I don't need to like bring them up and show you guys for everyone. We can just go straight through. I'm going to include all the text emotes, I think. Even the ones we don't have anymore. But all the text emotes are going to face off with each other in one quadrant. Head boy isn't going to be included because it's a variation. Only original emotes. All of the variations aren't going to be included. Llama? What's llama? No, Phil. There's no space for it. Over and above everything else that's in. I didn't include anything that hasn't been voted. Like I was going to put Broughy Beard in as well, but I decided not to include anything that hasn't won. Like I've got all the permanent emotes, and then anything that has won an emote vote in the past. So if it hasn't won a previous emote vote, I'm like, it's way off the bottom of the list. Yeah, I finished second in the previous tournament. I did. Classic. Finally made a stream. Welcome, United Born. Alright, so the way that the emote vote is set up. In fact, I'll show you guys before I actually create it. This is just a preview, so you're going to be able to see how you're going to, where your votes are going to be. I've had the popcorn. The popcorn. Oh, I'm thinking of the random box. Yeah, but the popcorn's just an orange version of the other. But anyway, the way that I've set up the emotes vote is the first half of the bracket is all faces. So you've got permanent and some that became limited edition. They're all faces. The third quadrant is like extras. So we've got, you know, Love, Scum, F620, things like that. And then the final quadrant is all text emotes. So we're going to have, at the end, in the semi-finals, 2 faces facing off against each other. And 1 text and 1 extra. And then the final will be between a face and a text or an extra. I think it's a decent way to do it. There's no link yet because I haven't made it. I need to set up the times for it. But it's good, this one, that I can show, you know, that the emotes actually show on the screen because I can put the links for the images. So that's always good. All right, so let's give a bit more time for round 1 to allow people to make their decisions, and then we'll do 5 minutes for every subsequent round, I think. I really like this site. It works really well. Especially that you can hide the voting so nobody knows and you can't vote tactically or anything if you see that one is doing worse or something like that. Like, nobody knows the votes until it all happens, it all gets said. Right, let me just check that everything's right. It tried to rig the last poll though. A quick refresh fixed it. There's nothing a quick refresh doesn't fix. Alright, get ready. And you may cast your votes. Link is coming in the chat. And since you can see all of the emotes on screen, there's no need for me to show you. So you can just go and vote to your heart's content. You got 10 minutes for this first round. We'll take a little bit of a chill time. Everybody can vote. And then it'll be 5 minutes for each of the rounds after that. Faces in the top half, then extras, then text. Some of them are quite difficult decisions, even in round one, I would say. Like, it's going to take a bit of thought to decide which to go for. I definitely have a specific emote that I like the best, though. It's much more clear cut.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Clear cut to me what my favourite emote is in comparison to what my favourite donation sound was. Pantas with the 17 months, thank you so much. So according to Twitch, you can't make offensive emotes, but what happens if you split the image into two parts and make it two emotes, each of which are not offensive? Yeah, they probably would still ban you for that or remove it. How did they manage to get you into a wig? That was a very weak moment where I'd lost the plot, to be fair. Subscribe to me, boys. That was a thing. Subscribe to me, boys. What was I doing? What was I doing? That was a weird stream. That was like I'd reached the end of my ability to function normally. I think that was your peak. Wasn't that part of the stream week like 2 years ago? It's these stream weeks that you know, it all happens. 2018 stream week. And we did the Coke vs Pepsi taste test downstairs. Then we did a way out, and then that. Septembers always break me. No, not 2019. 2019 wasn't that. 2019 was much less. Because it was before we were going to the US. It was 2018. Why did you put Broughy Rude up against Broughy Pika in the first round? How could I be expected to choose against one of my children? Well, I don't think Pika stands much of a chance, to be honest. Pika didn't stand much of a chance regardless of what it went up against. So, beyond... There was a little bit more thought in the way that these... have been laid out. At least when it comes to the second half, the faces I just kind of threw all in there. $107 votes, 109 is the maximum. So we had about 130 of you voting for the donation sounds. People don't care as much about the emotes, huh? Seven minutes left. Really giving Broughy Pika the middle finger there, I suppose so. Maybe the main event was the sounds and not the emotes. Someone said in the chat earlier that we should do this for GTA cars. And I actually thought about that as an idea back when we first did these emote votes, but obviously doing it the way with straw polls and stuff like that. Like it's been I remember now that I planned to do that and I just never got around to it. But this site makes it much easier to do that. Like you can put the images in. The problem is you can only have a maximum of 32, so we'd have to like limit it to supercars and then have a pre-vote to see which of the 32 that make it into the main voting, and then do it that way. But we could theoretically do it for supercars at least. There's too many cars to even do it by class. There's far too many muscle cars, far too many sports cars, sport classics.
Oh, what a scumbag!
To be able to include all of the cars in a class would have to have less than 32 cars. Well, 32 or less cars. I suppose, yeah, we could do sports cars by doing 32 and then another 32 and taking the winners of those matchups and putting them into the main poll. That's possible, I suppose. There would always have to be a pre-vote to see what makes it into the main bracket before we do the main bracket. Like, I was thinking if we did it, I could theoretically set it up where we do the pre-voting on a stream. And then I go away and set up the main poll. And I just leave it running for a while. Like, I could leave each round running for a week at a time or something. And let people on YouTube know, let people on Twitter know. Just have it as a massive, you know, a huge GTA community vote. What was it, Baggins? Turismo? Something like that. I don't know if it was all supercars, I suppose. Feltzer, if it was sports cars. Kid Scooty 19 with the Prime with the Tier 1, brand new Tier 1 subscription. Thank you. No, Mania. Okay, obviously I see. Alright, last chance to vote on this one if you haven't already. At least for these ones, I'm expecting the top of each one to go through. So the top seeds in this second half are the highest one on each side. Maybe this will be the upset, because these 8 on the top, apart from RP and Flushed and Chair, are all permanent ones, but RP, Flushed and Chair I would assume would be beaten by Orange, Scum and Love. Turismo, yeah. Actually, that's funny, I actually guessed it, Turismo. Maybe it's something we can do with the cars. We'd have to do each class and then do a runoff for all the classes together to see what's the best car overall in the game. Or I could just do multiple 32. Just split up all the cars into groups of 32 and just do multiple polls regardless of class. Generally keep them within the class, but... And then we take the winners of all the individual polls and put them together. That's also an option, yeah, I suppose. But if I was going to do it, I would have to do it as like a... I would want to do it as a bigger thing. I'd want to leave it open for a week between each round or something, and allow the wider GTA community to be able to choose and, you know, go crazy with it. Spread it around big time if I'm going to put the effort into actually running it. Alright, let's see. What have we got? Facepalm must win this first matchup. It does. Facepalm beats Kappa. Creep beats Lull. That's a surprise, actually.
What a scumbag!
Raceface beats Wood. Not a surprise. Ooh beats Shocked. That's a little bit of a surprise. Smart beats Drunk. Not a surprise. Senpai beats Ice. Also not a surprise. Cap beats Confused. Yeah, that's kind of a dodgy one. They're both going to lose to Rude. There you go. Rude got absolutely... Pika got absolutely decimated by Rude, as predicted. Love decimated RP. Scum. Ooh, Chair beat Orange by 2 votes. Wow. Scum destroyed Flushed. I said the top... Let's have a look. Yeah, the top seeds in each of these won, as expected. This was... The text emotes were expected because these 4 are the permanent emotes, and the 4 that got beaten used to be permanent emotes, but got voted out when I was whittling down and changing things around. So it was expected that these four would lose. So now you've got the permanent emotes for the text emotes. You've got the extra emotes.
Oh, what a scumbag!
They're all permanent emotes as well. I'm surprised the chair beat orange. That's the closest the voting has been all the way through. Chair beat orange by 2 votes. So now you got to make some more decisions. Same poll, same place. Dark Patches with the 2 months, thank you so much. And Oscar Mike Detroit with the Prime subscription, thank you. Rip saved, yeah, saved, not saved. F620 got beaten. I'm kind of glad to see that, to be honest. I'm glad that second absolutely decimated F620. What do you think will win? Face, word, or extra? I think face. Face beat extra in the final round the first time we ever did this. Facepalm versus Creep. Facepalm is the reigning champion this time. Raceface versus Ooh. It's an interesting one, that one. Oh yeah, 2 votes or be shocked. I didn't realise. Good spot. Only 2 votes for Ooh over shocked. If that goes the way that this went, then you would expect Raceface to beat Ooh then. Smart versus Senpai. That's a killer matchup for round 2. Those are 2 heavyweights going in already in round 2. And then whoever wins that is probably going to have to go up against Broughy Rude. This is the killer quadrant, this one. The extras quadrant. Love versus Scum. Chair versus second. I would imagine whichever wins out of Love and Scum will go on to win and get into the quarterfinals against whatever wins out of Chair and second. And then the text emotes is just the 4 permanent emotes. Choke versus GG versus late. How long's left? 30 seconds left. Last chance to vote if you haven't voted already. I don't even know what Among Us is. Alright. Let's go. I'm going to predict Facepalm, Raceface. Oh, that's difficult. Senpai took out Smart. Facepalm gets the win over Creep. Raceface gets the win over Ooh. Smart gets beaten by 4 votes versus Senpai. And Rude destroyed Cap. Senpai versus Rude. Scum beat Love. Oh, you scumbags. Chair and second tied. They've given it to second. I wonder if it goes back to how many votes they got in the previous one. That's why second went through. 60 versus 60. Choke beat and GG beat late. You are right, we are more angry about this than sounds. I'm more angry about this than sounds. My 2 favourite emotes have gone out in round 2. So it's Facepalm versus Raceface. 2 classic emotes, 2 relatively new emotes with Senpai and Rude for round 3. Why is it showing 0 votes on Senpai versus Rude? Only 28. Okay, weird. Scum versus Second. It doesn't matter whether whether Second or Chair got through anyway. And like I said, Scum was gonna take the victory anyway. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you voted for Senpai and Rude, well, if you've already put your vote in for one of them, I would recommend refreshing the page and voting again, because something was bugged with it. So yeah, Senpai and Rude only have half as many votes as the others, so you need to refresh and vote again. And then Choke versus GG. 1 positive, 1 negative. It's really windy now. Choke and GG. Scum and Second. I'm amazed we got a tie. Rude and Senpai. And Raceface and Facepalm. Rude and Senpai still have about 20 less votes than the others. So like I said, if you already voted for them, just go back and refresh the page and vote again. Just in case it hasn't taken, because it did bug out early on. How long have we got left? 48 seconds. Last chance to vote. 10 people haven't voted on round 2 to round 1. 130 votes on all of them except Senpai and Rude. So 10 of you haven't had your votes count for Senpai and Rude because you didn't refresh the page. Alright, what's going to win? Facepalm. Yep. Rude destroys Senpai. Scum destroys Second. And Choke destroys GG. So all the negative emotes once again make it through. Semi-finals, we got the Choke, Scum, Rude and Facepalm.
He's a scumbag!
Wait, there was another tie?
He's an absolute scumbag!
Oh yeah, there was another tie. Choke and GG got exactly the same. GG had more votes, so it can't be... Does it just do it randomly? Choke had more votes in round 1. What's that, 167? 165. Mine says Chuck got 65 and GG got 63. No, it's 65 for each. Maybe it takes the first. No, it can't be the first because it took Broughy second. Like GG had more total votes when you count up round 1 and 2. Maybe it was who got to 65 votes first. Anyway, this is your final matchup. Facepalm is going up against Rude, the reigning champion. Facepalm going up against Rude. And Scum, the classic, going up against Chalk. Now that's what we've just ruled out. It doesn't compare the previous vote counts when it's tied, because that would have put GG through if it did that. GG had more votes in total and each time. Unless it goes based on round 1. The only way that it would be is if it goes based on round 1. Evidently, C. Wilson, evidently. Two minutes left. Through to the finals. It's not just the upper one, we've already said that as well. Because second went through when it was the lower one. My two favourite emotes that went out in round 2. My favourite emote is Broughy Smart. I think it's such a good emote. It works so well. And love is my classic favourite emote. But you scums prefer the negativity and the silly. So I'm sad at this point. I don't care what gets to the final and what wins. You're all wrong anyway. "45 seconds left. 3 more people have voted for Scum versus Chalk than have voted for Rude versus Facepalm. Monkey Handbags with the 61 months. Thank you, man. With the Broughy Smart emotes. Well, Broughy Smart, Broughy Scum, Broughy Smart. I like Broughy Smart. Alright, let's see what makes it through to the final. This is a crazy matchup between Facepalm and Rude. But I fear that Facepalm's reigning champion status is about to end. It is 92 votes to 39. The reigning champion just cast aside. I think I like Facepalm better than Rude, to be honest. But maybe I don't, actually. I was starting to really use Rude a lot. And Scum beats Chalk by a significant margin. So it's the... Isn't that amazing? The final is between the original emote that conveyed scumbaggery and the new emote that conveys scumbaggery. We shouldn't have. I wasn't going to include Rude because it's not even allowed to be an emote, but I think it's very difficult to look beyond Rude. I'm not in the way. I'm not surprised that Rude has destroyed everything. Old versus new. I was actually starting to really utilize Rude before it got punted, before Twitch removed it. But Broughy Smart and Broughy Love are both my favourites. The Rude and Scum emotes are like the negative opposites of Smart and Love. So I guess it's the opposites of my favourite that have gone through. Scum is the original one though. Scum is the OG. Orange, Scum, Race Face, and Shocked. I think those were like the first 4 emotes that were ever uploaded to my channel back when I first got partnered. Cap Cap isn't a variation of Creep, Jan. Cap Cap Creep is a variation of Creep, but Cap Cap Creep isn't in the voting. Two minutes left. Last chance to vote. What was your first emote ever? I just said them. I uploaded them at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Actually, Facepalm might have been one of the original emotes, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, it was. Facepalm is an OG emote as well. Facepalm Orange. Love came a little bit later. Facepalm Orange, Raceface, and Scum. Those were the 4 that I uploaded when I first got partnered at the same time. And then we had like Shocked and Broughy Love come a little bit later, I think, and GG. I remember making the love emote myself, handcrafted. When was Broughy Orange introduced? Day 1, as I've just listed. Did I say the Broughy Orange? I'm sure I did. Broughy Orange was like super day 1, I think. Either way, this is like back in 2014 now. 2015, I think, whatever it was. Alright, there it is. 70 votes to 60, so Scum, the OG Scum, gave it the closest matchup it's had all the way through. But Broughy Rude takes the victory. The only emote in the entire emote vote bracket that can't actually be an emote. The non-emote wins. But you've still got Scum. Scum was only 10 votes away, and you do have Scum available. Scum is the less rude, I suppose. The one it's rude enough that Twitch will allow it.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Alan Daly with the gift sub to Fusion Sniping. Thank you, Alan Daly, for the gift sub. The legal rude, yes. Thank you, Alan Daly. Appreciate it. No, Broughy Rude versus God fucking damn it. Well, there we go. It's been decided by you guys. The best emote is Broughy Rude, and the best donation sound is God effing damn it. That was fun. It was fun to do something a bit different, and I've wanted to do an updated one of that for so long now. Disappointed that Love was beaten by Scum and Smart was beaten by Senpai. Yeah. Broughy Rude isn't an emote, it's a memory. Let's do like a little taster for if we were to do this for cars. Let's do compacts. No, I need to remember all the compacts. I'm trying to remember them by lap time. Club, Brioso, Blister Canjo. Is it Rhapsody after that? Panto. Yeah, I should look at my own site, shouldn't I? GTA cars, not cars though. Blister, Issy, Asbol, Prairie, Issy Classic, and Dilettante. Let's see. Let's do 5 minutes for each. Well, we don't need that long for the rest, I suppose. Let's do 3 minutes. 21, 24. 27 and 30. So, because there aren't a even number of the right number, it's given some a buy into the next round. So we're doing for round 1 preliminaries. Club versus Brioso, the two big boys. Blister Canjo versus Rhapsody. Panto versus Blister. And then we'll get to the round of 8 after that. Oh, what a scumbag! This could be fun to do. With all the cards. Alan Daly with the gift sub to LeBron for the 26 months. Thank you so much, Alan, for the gift sub. LeBron, enjoy your subscription. Now use your favourite emotes. Unless it's Broughy Rude, in which case you're not allowed. I have a question about BTTV and, what is it, Franca's face add-ons and those emotes that you can have with those. Those can only be used and only be seen by people who also have the extensions, right? Or can they only be used by people who have the extensions, or can they can be seen by everybody? First, okay, so you have to have the extensions on both ends to be able to see them. Can they be used across Twitch, or are they just channel specific? Channel specific, okay. So yeah, people on mobile can't see those differently coloured Broughy hair emotes then. And nobody that has BTTV can see those either, I'm guessing. Just a ton of text, okay. It's unfortunate. I'm just thinking for Broughy Rude, that's all. Last chance to vote. There's only a minute left. Yeah, it's some big matchups. It gave buys to some vehicles that I would have assumed would lose fairly early on. It would be a pretty monumental undertaking to be able to do this for all of the cars in the game. I might need to enlist some help for people to create some for me. There's like 500 vehicles. Like if I'm going to do this and put it out to the wider community to vote on, then it's got to be done properly. Got to include everything. I would include pictures. Yeah, I would include images from like GTA Wiki or something for all the cars. All right. Surely the club's got to win this. Yes. Club versus Issy. Rhapsody just beats the Ballistic Kanjo. Really? The Ballistic Kanjo's awful. Rhapsody against the Asbo. Prairie versus the Issy Classic, and the Panto versus the Dilettante. You've got 2.5 minutes for this round. It's going down very quickly. The regular blister is great. Blister Kanjo is horrible. My favourite compact is still in the running though, at least. I'm not going to say what it is until we get to the end though. Everybody knows. You don't know. The dream performance in MCC season 1. Oh man. Last chance to vote. 30 seconds left. Not as many votes on round 2 as there was on round 1. Alright. Club beats Issy. Rhapsody beats Asbo. Oh, it does as well. I was just trying to predict. Issy Classic beats the Prairie, and Panto beats the Dilettante. And my favourite compact is still in the running. So, we've got Club versus Rhapsody. Issy Classic versus Panto. Quite surprised that the Issy Classic has made it to the semi-finals. Issy Classic is horrible. I'm thinking just for that's the thing though. I always think about these cars from a driving experience perspective. Like I don't even see the way that cars look and care about it. It's all about the way that they drive. So, you know. Alright. Issy Classic versus Panto. Club versus Rhapsody. One and a half minutes to go. I'm curious about this one. I think the Panto's going to win. I don't know about the first semi-final though. Yeah, good stuff, LeBron. What's gonna win? Club versus Panto. Panto beat the Issy Classic 60 votes to 40. The club beat the Rhapsody 55 votes to 43. This is the final round. Club versus Panto. Last chance. I'm not voting final. This is bad final. Club versus Panto. The new king versus Panto catch-up king. One minute left. Last 30 seconds. Interestingly, my favorite compact car, well, car from the compact class, is still in the running. So I'm gonna vote for it. Is that how you vote? Yeah. And it takes the win, 62 votes to 47. The club is a joy to drive. I love it. I love that car so much. It's so much fun. My vote didn't might make a difference in the end. I can see why the Panto made it to the final. It is a popular one. The Rhapsody's great. I think if it had been set up better, I would have had the Blister up against the Panto, Rhapsody against the Club, and then the rest is about right. The Rhapsody, the stancing on the club is horrific, and the price of the club is also horrific. But it just drives so well. It's so much fun to drive and race with. It's bright outside. Alright, I'll be right back. I don't know why I put this on. I haven't had this on all the way through the stream. I haven't needed it. I think best option now is to maybe do half an hour of marbles and you know, call it. Especially if I'm wanting to, you know, preserve myself for the rest of the week. I've been struggling. I didn't prepare myself well enough. Maybe doing 3 hours today instead of 4 hours is okay. How many supers in vanilla? Over 40. Let's do this one. No flaming. Oh, what do you mean? Exclamation mark play in the chat. Wrong monitor. There you go. Like when I did the rallycross stuff back in the early days, it was you were able to put tracks in a playlist. So I did like
what a scumbag!
the same track repeated over and over and over again, and that's how I did the rallycross stuff. Or do you mean the actual mechanics of where people start and laps and stuff like that? Ben L with the 29 months. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Ben. Exclamation mark play in the chat if you want to join. 1.5 minutes on the timer. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. My voice is starting to go. It's hurting. I'm aware that I need to get that open wheel testing video out as well. I think it might not be such a bad idea if I stop this one at 3 hours instead of 4 hours. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it might just help. Plus, we got done what we needed to get done anyway. Not getting enough sleep. Swapping around the lobbies. I never did any swapping around the lobbies.
What a scumbag!
For the rallycross event that we did, we just had the lobbies split up into groups of 4. And people just did their races with the top 2 qualifying. And I think we set it up based on, like, there was like a non-contact qualifying race. And then you set up the lobbies based on the results of that. So 1st, 5th, 7th, 9th, etc. Or however you want to do it. Danny DP with the new subscription. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the charities that are going to get some of that. Corner entry oversteer into the early lead. Oh, not anymore. It's changed. Tunic. Mr. Unlucky. Unless I'm having a bad time, in which case he's Mr. Lucky. That's a big lead. How's he going to do in here, though? No way, straight through, almost. Almost straight through. This is it. All he has to do is not bounce over the top of it. Takes the victory. GG. Was that might have been a stream record as well. Why can't I have this look in random or even random pain? And the last one's getting finished. Yeah, it was a new stream record. First one under 2 minutes. I think so, Tonic. I think that's it. All your luck's gone now. Let's try a different community map from the same guy who did the crazy map. Maybe there's other stuff that's good. Like fast rainbow funnel. That sounds fun. A minute and a half! Exclamation mark play in the chat.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
Cameron with the 36 months, the 3 years. Enjoy the Ron Blue Snoopy, man. Me gets home from work, time to study, sees Broughy streaming, studying can wait. See, you're not gonna be able to put it off for long, unfortunately. But you can put off studying, you know, for the rest of the week. I'll be streaming the rest of the week. Plenty of time to procrastinate. Look at this. Crazy. Who's coming down first? Justice 149. I like the colours. Slowed right down though. Oh, got overtaken. Corner entry, Oversteer made it through, and Shoeless to Rojan. Oh, and then there's a lot of blocks, a lot of coloured blocks. Everyone's stopped. Gonna have to wait for them to despawn, and then... Is that a jump? Is everyone gonna hit the jump at the same... Oh, it's not a jump. Oh, Phil takes the win. It looked like Pinkless was going to win and then he bounced off the side. GG Phil with the victory. That was a good end, the way that everyone floated towards the ball. Benjabum hit the side but was able to bounce in. Rip to Pingless. Third to 7th have the exact same time, really? Oh yeah, look at that. 142.548. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. That was fun. Let's search for the same guy again. I like the idea of a magical cannon party. Exclamation mark play in the chat to get your entry in. You can always do it a second time if you want to make sure that it actually got you. Nothing else required on your part. It's all done on my end. Exclamation mark play just gets your name on a marble. Some of you were typing exclamation mark play a bit early as well, so those of you who were typing it early on, you might want to do it again. I noticed a few people didn't get in. "30 seconds left." What is this? Smiley face. Wow. Beautiful. What is in there? It's just a sea of names. Okay. A few people got some lucky bounces. Ooh. Oh, smash! Smashes everywhere. Hey, Bim got through it first. But hasn't continued. Lots to fall foul of on this one. And Obst takes it. GG. Someone stop Obst at all costs. How did that go? Easy dub. Here's a funny thing. It was only about a week or so ago that I understood what people were going on about when they said dub. But like, I knew every time someone had said it, I knew that they meant they'd won something. But I couldn't understand where that had come from. I didn't bother to actually look into it or anything. Yeah, this is true. This is proper boomer stuff, this. Like, I didn't bother to actually look it up or work it out. I just kind of ignored it. But for a long time, for like, I don't know, whenever that came about, that people started saying dub a year or so ago or whatever, it was the first time I encountered it or something. I since then, I've not known how people got to dub from win. And then it just hit me like the other day, like the W, the win, the W, the dub, and like then it was like, oh, that's where that comes from. It took so long for me to get that. I think I actually saw it somewhere, like off that sort of gave like a half explanation that allowed me to put it 2 and 2 together. But before then, I had no idea, and I just didn't understand how people were saying what. Like, people were saying easy dub, and I was like, why do people say that? It's so stupid. It has nothing to do with winning. Obviously, it does. It does at least come from it in some way. See you later, Sweetie. Safe flight. It looks like from you guys, at least I'm not the only one. Alright. Exclamation mark play in the chat if you want to play. $119th in both races. That is some pretty incredible consistency on a game like this. Oh, I should join myself. The cat sound is somebody has acquired that for their marble, so when they join a game, the cat makes a sound. You can get different sounds, make your marble look different, all that kind of stuff. All right. And it'll only cost you 4 limbs to get 100 coins. Yeah, it's quite expensive, really. Yes, Vinny, it will. Oh, rip. River Dog is gonna take a trip down to the river. Ooh. People making moves. Mankster's in prime position at the minute. Can he not get hit and launched into oblivion? That's the question. Yeah, I think he's got it. Mankster takes the win. Copper Morning Joe looks pretty well stuck back up there. Is he going to actually make it to the finish before the wave of death comes and gets him? I'm not sure.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Danny DP with the gift sub to Estefy. Enjoy your gift sub, Estefy. Get the extra entries to the giveaway. Thank you, Danny DP, for the gift sub. A couple of Morning Joe's come through and is going to finish well. Not even in last. It's Ollie Ollie who's going to get DNF'd. Yep, rip.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Sergeant Robbie with the 25 months as well. Second for life, indeed. That's the position. Thank you, man. Okay, one more. See what random gives us. Express delivery. Alright, let's do it. Exclamation mark play in the chat from now onwards will get you in. Last one we're gonna do. Minute and a half to join. Guinea pigs are doing good, Agnew, thanks. Last race of the stream. Last thing that we're going to do. Last chance to join. 30 seconds left. Right. Snaking around. Oh, I remember this one with all the portals. This one's gonna. This is just a crapshoot. You have absolutely no idea where you're gonna end up on this one. Some people might end up in a portal that sends them into another portal that, like there. Neither of them made it. Fade made it. Fade takes the win. Getting the lucky portal bounce. Oh, third? No, I missed it off the edge of the ball. Ah. Oh. VRMX in second. Garver. Oh, bounced off the ball as well. Yeah, Nelson also bounced off the ball. Only 2 made it in. Pedro's coming through from... I think he got a boost from one of the portals early on. And now it's the rest of the pack who went through normally, I guess. God damn it. I was so close to that third. Totally zero cheating involved, trust me. Oh, is everybody going to get finished before the wave of death? I don't think so. I think it just cut it out. There you go. And that's it. That will leave us to it. I know it's been a little bit shorter, this one. It's not been the full 4 hours. I just feel like we've done what we intended to do, and I think I'm at that point where I need to just call it here. And try to get some rest, I suppose, before tomorrow night. So tomorrow is going to be the Ivanese 5M Games server on schedule, 6 PM as normal. Normal Wednesday stream time tomorrow, but we're going to be playing 5M, all fun and games. And then on Thursday, we've got the late stream going into the early hours of the morning, watching the crew battle. That's going to be fun. But yeah, we're not even halfway through the stream week yet, technically. Tomorrow we'll be halfway through the 9 days. Date night with Broughy is Friday, not with Broughy Senpai though. If you want to get something for date night, I'm going to tweet about it. But more streams. I can't do I can't do YouTube if I'm not streaming. Some people might be okay with that, I suppose. But if you want to get stuff to cook the same thing that I'm cooking, you're not going to need much. You only need some chicken, like chicken breast or something. Curry sauce. You can get a pre-made curry sauce, but I'll tell you, I'm going to tweet out the actual exact curry sauce that I'll be using. It's like a curry paste, and then you make the sauce. Or your protein of choice. It doesn't have to be chicken breast, of course. And jasmine rice. Again, you can get like some instant jasmine rice that you put in the microwave. I'll be putting some in the rice cooker that we have, but I'm not, it's not a common thing to find in houses, rice cookers. So, yeah, well, there will be alternatives given. But I'm going to tweet about it probably later on today. I'll tweet it. I'm not a chef. It's going to be very simple. But it's going to be a curry night. I'm going to make a... Whoa!
Yes! I'm done! I can't!
More food streams.
I can't do this anymore! I can't...
Jesus. 3 calories trying to make his point. RKO out of nowhere. I was gonna say we're gonna if you get exactly the same thing that I get, you'll be making like a classic Chinese takeaway curry, chicken curry. But well, without there's gonna be no extras in. Like no onions or peas or anything like that. It's going to be very, very basic. It's going to be easy to make. But there are alternatives, so you don't have to spend the half an hour to 45 minutes that I'm going to be spending to cook it up. You can get instant rice or pre-made curry sauce or something like that. Or you can bring whatever you want for date night. You don't have to eat the same as I'm eating. Make whatever you want. 3 calories with the 20 get. Do you have MSG? Is that what's that guy's name? Who there was that BBC video about cooking rice or something. And he went off on it. Uncle Roger, that's it. What a legend. Yeah, I'll be doing rice. I'll be doing rice in the rice cooker. It's so much better. That rice cooker has changed my life. Proper rice. And you don't need to get jasmine rice. You can get basmati rice or something, but some sort of white rice. Or brown rice, I guess. You can get whatever you want. But yeah, 20 gift subs from 3 calories. Thank you so much. It's gone crazy. We're on 1497 subscribers now. Close to that. I guess we're more than halfway. We're about halfway there, I suppose, from where we started to the 2000. And, more than half of that gift sub money is going to go to charity. So thank you so much, 3 calories. Willy the Pooh, Ivark, Ram the first. There's the 3 for the 1,500. Magni, Relax, Oh My Goodness, Den 20001227, Viralax, Yivu 96, Badg85,
what a scumbag.
JQKZQZ, Nathando's Twitch, Ian Gun Gamers, Mastro, Ryfrost. Oh, I can't say that one. It's I don't know how to say it. It's like either Chinese or Japanese or Korean or something that I'm ignorant about. But you got a subscriber as well. Snow Ape, Abigail, Dylan's, and M16 Striker. Oh yeah, it's right there, I suppose. There it is. That's what I couldn't say. That one. And then another three gift subs from 3 calories for Scarpis, Pracer, and Agitator. All of you guys got gift subs. 23 of you. See, pays to come to the stream. Get your extra entries to the giveaway. Whilst you're here, whilst you've got it. And yeah, thank you so much, 3 calories. Excited to cook with you though. Yeah, I think Friday will be a fun stream. If your meal is more than 3 calories, or less than 3 calories, it needs to be exactly 3 calories. How would you do that? Like, what is 3 calories? You get a little bit of dust. All right. There's the 1,500 anyway. We are on 1,000. 1,500. Oh, it's Chinese. There we go. Confirmed. But yeah, 1,500 subs on the Tuesday, day 2 technically. Thank you so much. Thank you guys as well. Thank you for all the support this week. We're not even halfway through yet. Still got a long way to go. A lot of fun to be had. And I'll be back 6 PM UK time tomorrow. Oh, there we go. It's updated. Yeah, I'll be back 6 PM UK time tomorrow for 5M Fun and Games on the Ivanese server. Should be fun. It's been good this stream week. I've been enjoying it already. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. Thank you guys. See you all. Oh, exclusive gaming with the 5 membership over on YouTube as well. That popped up. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys so much. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.